Hey, Nation, we have one of our rotating analysts back, Kat Zomers. Kat, I understand you're in the same state, the state of Texas. How you doing?
Yes, I'm great. How about yourself?
Good, good. So let's talk about Facebook and the outage. You had some feelings about that.
I have quite a few feelings about that. I think earlier in October, we experienced what is known as the Great Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram outage of 2021. And I think if there's one thing that a lot of people need to take away from it, it's that all of these tech companies, you really need to diversify. You can't rely on one social media platform, one marketing plan to get your word out, to get your strategy out when you're marketing yourself as a small to medium-sized business.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding. So yeah, what's the word on the street? I mean,
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The big thing that I wanted to say is that a lot of people, especially startups that I've been talking to, a lot of startup founders have been saying, get away from Facebook, especially because of iOS 14 and also Secret. Apple is currently working on its own paid search engine. At least I hear on the street that Apple is working on a paid search engine. In addition to the fact that, with Meta being announced and everything like that, Facebook is dying, which means, go somewhere else, for lack of a better term. While Facebook may seem evergreen and has been evergreen for the last decade, we're seeing its slow demise. So YouTube, I'm seeing a lot of people headed towards YouTube. I'm seeing a lot of people headed towards TikTok, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of people headed towards, alternative methods of digital marketing and digital advertising outside of the Facebook sphere, because we saw how fallible it can be if you rely entirely on that strategy in your marketing.
Yeah, no, it's certainly not entirely. And, I tend to spend my time on LinkedIn. I don't know if it's a generational thing, but it fits my business model, right?
Absolutely.
My interchange up there. And then Facebook is more for, Strava bicycle bragging. And, I rode 15 miles. So I use it in a pretty much a different realm. But do you think do you think it will ever be disappearing like MySpace? You think it'll be that bad, or will it always be there?
It's interesting because I actually read a statistic recently that Facebook is trying to appeal to Generation Z. And it's actually Facebook, Generation Z, only 23% of Generation Z uses Facebook, whereas 73% of Generation Z uses TikTok. So
Yes.
I actually think we're seeing the demise now as Gen Z becomes more and more of a buying power. I'm technically late millennial, early Gen Z, right? So 24 and under, 25 and under, you're starting to see them actually have part of the market share now. And because of that, the trends are going to significantly change as there's a generational shift.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Well, I tell you, my head's exploding as usual when I talk to you. So, what's next? When do you go back to New Jersey and such?
I head back to New Jersey on Saturday, and then I will be, I'll be there. I'll be doing my own thing with all my other social media clients. So feel free to contact me if you ever want a free social media audit. Kitty
All
Cat
right,
Consulting on Instagram. So thank you so much.
all right. Thank you.